Hi yogis, welcome to Yoga with Mesa, and welcome to your 30-minute feminine yoga flow. Today's practice is meant to be soft, sensual, and sensitive in order to help us connect with our feminine energy and release anything that is no longer serving us. So expect to be flowy and mindful and intentional on your mat today. Let's begin. Arrive in child's pose. Knees come out wide. Big toes come to touch. Melt your heart towards the earth as you reach your hands out long in front of you. When you arrive, take a deep breath in through your nose and let everything outside of your mat go. Let's do that a couple more times. Deep breath, inhaling through the nose, filling up as your ribs expand, belly expands, heart expands. And let the outside world dissolve with an exhale. Let's do that once more. This time the biggest breath you've taken all day, all week, maybe even all year as you fill up your lungs with life. Open mouth, exhale, release, sink deeper into your mat. Allow your breath to find its natural rhythm. Breathe in and out of your nose so the lips come to seal. Notice the breath coming into the belly, abdomen expanding, and the abdomen contracting as you exhale. Take a few more rounds of breath here, observing your inhales and exhales travel throughout your being. Honoring a few moments of stillness before we find movement right here, right now, with this breath. Give yourself one more round of breath. And on your next inhale, just lift your gaze towards the top of your space, keeping your palms pressed into the earth. Exhale, tap your forehead to your mat. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, release. Forehead kisses the earth. Inhale, look to the top of your space. Exhale, soften. This time, bring your fingers to a tent, so tenting the fingertips. Pressing them into the earth. Feel that stretch in your shoulders, your side body, all of that waking up. And then breathing in, lift your gaze, just like before, with those fingers nice and tall. And exhale, fingers stay tented, forehead taps the earth. Inhale, lift your gaze, this time a little more. Exhale, soften, forehead to mat. One more time, inhale, a little bit higher this time, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, release. Allow your hands to soften, so palms come back down to your mat. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale, press into your palms, lift your gaze, and slide your right hand underneath your left. So finding a gentle twist in your spine, soften your right shoulder and your right cheek to the earth. Option to keep that left hand extended. Maybe you reach it up towards the sky, or you could find a bind by wrapping it behind your back and reaching for your inner right thigh. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more breath. Begin to unravel that left hand, bring it out long in front of you, and then slide your right hand out from underneath and back, reaching towards the front of your space. Let's do that on the other side. So inhaling to thread your left hand over to the left side of your space under your right arm, and then exhale softens you down, shoulder and cheek resting. Take your right hand anywhere that you like. Maybe you explore bind. With every inhale, do your best to become aware of where the tension in your body is, where it's hiding out, where it's causing tension, where you're fighting in the body. And with every exhale, do your best to allow it to release. Offer it permission to be let go of. And notice the body begin to soften. One more breath here. Releasing any binds to reach your right hand out long again. Unravel to reach both hands long back to that child's pose. And exhale, roll forward. Gently press the hips down, not all the way, just enough to release those hips from all that flexion. And then send your hips over your heels. Not heels, knees, hips over knees. So the knees are going to go directly under hips so they're not out anymore, crawling them in. Shoulders over wrists. Tabletop. Let's find our cat-cow, a nice fluid motion with the breath. So an inhale pulls your heart forward, tilts your tailbone towards the sky, stretches the abdomen. Exhale, chin to chest, round your back, curl your tailbone towards your mat. Inhale, gaze high. Exhale, curl. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. Exhale. And go ahead and continue with your cat-cow, but start to find any intuitive movement that is calling to you. So whatever feels good in your body, it does not have to look like anything at all. Just let it be your own. Full permission to let those eyes close and to enjoy. Maybe you find barrel rolls with your chest, or wag your tail side to side. Maybe you find circles over your wrists. Maybe you sit the hips back and forward. Again, there's no right or wrong. Full permission to enjoy. A few more breaths. Stay with your breath. Let your breath guide you. Let it set your pace. Allow your body to move to the rhythm of your heart and your breath. One more breath in this free-flowing movement. Inhaling. Exhaling. Beautiful. Come back to your tabletop. Breathe in, press the earth away. And exhale to tuck your toes and send your hips towards the sky. Find your downward facing dog. Option 2, pedal out your feet, settle into your dog as you press your heart towards your thighs. Lifting those hips towards the sky, and then allow any of that tension in your head and neck to release. Allow the head and neck to hang heavily, if that's okay on your neck today. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, soften your knees back down to earth. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, tabletop. Keep your hips stacked over your knees and then walk your hands out long. Find your puppy pose. So melt your heart and forehead towards the earth. There's a little deep opening in the heart and the shoulders here. And then while keeping your hips stacked over your knees, keep your forearms on the earth. And inhale to roll forward to the belly and the chest. Find your Sphinx pose. Beautiful. Take an inhale and an exhale. Option to stay here if you're already feeling it in that low back, that compression, or press into your palms. And as you inhale, start to extend the arms till you feel a nice amount of pressure in that low back and some opening in the front of your hips. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, lift a little more if you'd like, maybe rolling the shoulders back, lift your gaze. And exhale, as you come down, let your elbows swing open and tap your forehead to the hands or the earth. Relax your whole body. Inhale, elbows swing back in, press your heart up, baby cobra. Exhale, release elbows, come out, forehead kisses your mat. Let's do that 3 more times. Try to find that wave-like motion. Stay with your breath. Flow at your pace. And when you finish, we'll come with the arms back on the earth, so forearms on the earth in your Sphinx. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, shift your hips back over your knees to find your puppy pose again. And let's flow between puppy and Sphinx. So inhale, roll forward, shift forward, lift the heart, elbows energetically drawing back. Exhale, hips send over your knees. Inhale, roll forward, lift your heart. Exhale, hips over knees. Let's do that 3 more times. Go ahead and move with your breath. Again, we are flowing to the rhythm of our breath and our hearts. Tap into that place of wisdom and intuition that each of us has access to. You just simply have to lend it your ear. 1 more round. And we'll pause in puppy pose. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale, press into your palms and walk them underneath your shoulders, tabletop. Inhale, hover your knees, tuck your toes. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right heel, sweep it up towards the sky. Bend your right knee and squeeze your right heel towards your right glute. Stack right hip over left, peel open. Breathe in, can you lift your right knee a little higher? Exhale, tuck your right knee in towards your chest and then step your right foot in between your palms. Soften your left knee to the earth. Low lunge. Now you can stay here with your heart folded forward, or inhale, sweep your hands towards the sky. Keep hugging your belly button in towards your chest, your spine, and your chest lifted. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend your elbows, cactus your arms as you press your heart forward. Inhale, re-extend your arms. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, thread your left arm underneath your right. So find your eagle arms. You can reach for opposite elbows. Backs of the hands can touch, or palms of the hands can touch to find that full eagle expression. Take an inhale, pulling the elbows away from you. And as you exhale, if you'd like, elbows can come down towards the abdomen. Inhale, lift your heart. Option to lift your gaze, lift your arms. Exhale, elbows to abdomen. Staying active through all four corners of your right foot. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bend, curl. Inhale, rise up, unwind your arms, reach them overhead. Exhale, plant your hands on your mat and send your hips back. Find your half split. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold a little more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, keep that right leg extended. Take your left shin and make it parallel with the back of your mat. So left foot is going to swing over towards the right side of your space. Take your left hand, reach it to the back of your mat. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Option to reach your right arm up and back. And exhale, release, unravel, face back into your half split. We'll do that 2 more times with your breath. Inhale, left hand comes to the back of your space. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, peel open. Exhale, halfway split. Find some fluidity. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, and walk your hands over to the left side of your space. Find your wide-legged forward fold. Heels out, toes in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Option 2, reach for opposite elbows. And let the upper body hang heavy with the weight of your arms. Let your head and neck hang heavy. Find that beautiful decompression in your spine. 1 more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands towards the top of your space. Bend back into your right knee. Plant your palms and sweep your right heel up and back, bending that right knee to peel your hips open once more. And exhale, release. Right foot meets the earth. Inhale, gaze forward and roll forward to your high plank. Exhale, soften your knees to your mat. Bend your elbows, come all the way down. Inhale, press into your hands, lift your heart, high cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes and send your hips to the sky, down dog. Inhale, lift your left heel. Bend your left knee, squeeze left heel to left glute, and stack your left hip over your right. Peel it open. Can you lift that left knee a little more? Breathe in. Exhale, squeeze your left knee in towards your chest and step left foot to the top of your space. Soften your right knee to the earth. And again, you can stay here folded forward, or if you're feeling like you want to play with your balance today, inhale, float your hands overhead. Exhale, soften your hips. That belly button again is hugging in towards spine, and we're shifting our left hip back and right hip forward in space. Take another inhale. And exhale, bend your elbows, press your heart forward. Squeeze that pencil between your shoulder blades. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Once more, inhale. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, wrap your right arm underneath your left. You can reach for opposite shoulders, or back of the hands can touch, or palms of the hands can touch for that full eagle bind. Inhale, pull your elbows away from you. Exhale, elbows can curl towards your abdomen, or you can stay lifted. Flowing with the breath. Inhale, wave up. Exhale, curl in. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, unravel and set your hands down on your mat so your hips can float back in space, extending that left leg, flex your left foot. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And let's flow with the breath, that hip opener. So, right hand is going to come to the back of your space, right foot swings to the left side of your mat. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, an option to reach your left arm up and back, breathing in. Exhale, flow back to your half split. And we'll do that a couple more times. Again, find that fluidity. Maybe you close the eyes and let it feel good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Pausing in your half split. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend into your left knee. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee, and walk your hands over to the right side of your space, coming back to your wide-legged forward fold. Heels out, toes in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let the upper body be heavy. These next 3 breaths are yours to relax, to decompress, to let anything that is not serving you drip down your spine and out the crown of your head into a little puddle. Find one more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands to the top of your mat, bending your left knee. Plant your palms, and inhale, sweep your left heel up and back. Bend your left knee, stack your hips, release that left hip. Then exhale, left foot meets your right, down dog. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, soften your knees, bend your elbows, lower down to earth. Inhale, press into your palms, extend your arms. Exhale, fold forward to the earth. We're going to stay on our belly for a little bit and find a shoulder stretch and a nice twist in the spine. Extend your left arm out long to the side. Bend your right knee, and using your right fingertips, use them to press into the earth and peel your heart open. That right foot is reaching for the left side of your space. It does not have to touch. And if you'd like a bind, you can maybe reach your right hand behind you around the low back. Take a deep breath in. And exhale to settle. One more inhale. And exhale. Unravel. Come back down to the belly and we'll go right over to the other side. So reach your right arm out to the right, bend your left knee, and use your left fingertips to help peel your heart off of the earth. Take a deep breath in and out. Give yourself another inhale and exhale. And then gently and lovingly unwind. Come back to the belly. Guide your hands next to the rib cage. Inhale, press into your palms, extend your arms, high cobra. Exhale, hips come over your heels, child's pose. Knees can stay underneath you or go out wide like before. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, gaze forward and shift hips over knees, and then walk your knees forward to come onto your sit bones. And then maybe you face the long edge of your mat depending on what you're working with underneath you. I like to have some kind of cushion underneath my heels. We're going to find our wide-legged forward fold. So extending the legs long out to the sides. Maybe use your hands to sit your hips forward. And if this is plenty, you can stay here. If you want to take it a little deeper, breathe in, lift your heart. And as you exhale, option to melt your heart forward. Just take it nice and easy, being soft and patient with yourself. Maybe you'd like to point and flex the feet to get a deeper stretch. It's wonderful for if you're working on your flexibility. And if you're working on softening the mind, slowing the thoughts, just simply breathe. Breathing in through the nose, lengthening the spine. And breathing out to soften, relax, release tension, worries, and pain. Three more breaths. Once more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, gently come up. Use your hands to help gather the backs of your knees. Sweep them in. And let's transition onto the spine. So reaching your hands out in front of you with your knees bent. Breathe in, lift your heart. And exhale, release down to your spine, one vertebra at a time. When you arrive, inhale to hug your knees in towards your chest. Exhale, release your feet to the earth by your hips. And let's find our bridge pose. So pressing into your feet and your palms down by your sides, squeeze those glutes, lift your hips, peel them towards the sky. Option 2, walk your hands underneath you. So reach for opposite hands, find that clasp, shoulders crawling towards one another. Breathing into the belly, deep belly breaths, reaching your heart towards the top of your mat, slight tuck of the chin, finding that constriction in the throat. Once more, inhale, squeeze and lift. Exhale, release. Nice and easy, down to earth. Inhale, hug your knees towards your chest. Reach your hands on the insides of your legs to catch the outsides of your feet. Find your happy baby. Maybe you reach for your big toes or the backs of your thighs if the outsides of your feet aren't accessible today. Maybe you'd like to take some little nurturing rocks side to side, massaging the low back, the spine. Give yourself one more full, slow, healing round of breath. Breathing in, filling up, and breathing out. Releasing your worries. Release your feet. And take one final hug in from yourself to yourself, wrapping your hands around the shins. Take a nice big hug. And exhale to release. Let your legs go long, your arms go long, and take up as much space as you need or want or like. Come into your corpse pose. This is a place for you to absorb the nutrients of your practice, to feel safe and surrender to your mat, to allow the nutrients of everything you have learned about yourself today to absorb. I'm going to close our practice from Shavasana today so that you can take plenty of time to rest if that's what you need. The world is always telling us to go so fast, so can you give yourself permission to stay here a while? Guide your hands to your heart. Feel your beautiful heartbeat. And let's take one final round of breath together before we surrender and say goodbye. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Thank you, yogis, for joining me. Rest here a while. Namaste. Thank you again, yogis, so much for joining me. If you enjoyed your practice, please like, subscribe, and leave any comments with preferences of videos you would appreciate in the future. Bye.